And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. This will be taken very short.
Lady, alert! 50-50. All day, defense. X3. 218, chopper. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Packers. John Ross hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yellow. Check 53. Left. Watch the out. Watch the out. Kill. Check 13. Hey, 15. Check. Attack. Check.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time was left. He's got a man. Complete. That's good for 28 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Watch the twitch. 49, check 49. Check 3.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A look at Kerryon Johnson, 2nd-year man out of Auburn. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Able to locate Wilson. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is Cook with the grab. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Mahomes now on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Albert Wilson, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Bryant's extra point up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken short.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Topper! Hey, Haywood! 58's the mic! 58's the mic! 59!
They'll run it with Bell. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Mike, you waiting? Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man. Check 3. Zero!
They'll fake it. Now Stafford going deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Packers. John Ross with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Dash. 15. Hey, 43, 15. Kill. Shit.
Working from the gun, Mahomes being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. This is caught inside the 15.
Let's go.
It's a big play there for the Eagles. 51 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On first down, Mahomes. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Patrick Mahomes, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken very short.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, it's Bell. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Greystone, Travis. Bravo. White. Hey, turn it up. Pilot, 64, weak. Bang.
This is Bell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Set. 280. 50-50.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Catch it.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Catch is made by Hurd. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Stay 50, stay 50. Rush in, rush in, rush in. You draw Corkers. Hey, easy. Middle. Like 7.
A shotgun snap for Stanford. This one into the hands of Hurd. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Check safety, check. 22 jet bomber. Zebra. What happened?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space as you said, for it to curl in.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Mahomes now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40, and down to the 29-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Going for it all. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Will Fuller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
6-6. Pull it high. Guys, it's game situation. Hey, 70. Switch. Shoot.
Play action. Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
21.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. Going deep downfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fielded at the 43. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Come on, baby. 15. Watch the run. 15. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Push him back.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
43. Get wide. Check.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes flushed out right. And this is caught. It's Parker. 27 yards there, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Parker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Hey. 40 got. 40 got. 0. Big 20. Omaha, ready to move. Hey.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. Big hold of the 30. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. Past the 20. 10, touchdown, Packers. Le'Veon Bell, 85 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
We've got this. First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Parker with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken short. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Check 24, check 24. Kill, kill, kill. Say, protein spill. Go 58's the mic. I'm trying to collect. He's coming.
On first down, Stafford here. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Slam. 50, yellow. Kill. Check 13. Hey, 57 color. Check 3. Check 9.
Mahomes now to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now a long one for Matt Bryant. He's hit from 62 in his career, but that was all the way back in 2006. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This is taken at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Check. Lucky.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. And this is Parker, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Wilson's got it complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
X3, 218, chop. Hey, high 7.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Za'Darius Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On 2nd down now, it's Bell. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. So they will go for it. Stafford, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Za'Darius Smith, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's got Fuller. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Albert Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Middle. Double right.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Check, 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 check. And 58 is a must.
61, matchbox lights.
And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Set, 280, 0, like 7.
50. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, Charlie, 59, alert.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Flush to his right. Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw. And this is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one rips, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. I got 15. Hey, 15. Man left.
On 2nd and goal. Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
43.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Check hot route. Hot. Check nickel.
Back. Zebra. Here we go.
Check your hot read. Check.
Easy. Alert. 53. Ready. 32.
Check. Bang.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Shit. Hurry. 59.
From the gun, Stafford finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Monday.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
Middle. 180.
Strong right. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Check safety, check. Alert.
On first down, it's Stafford. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28.
Check 26.
To throw again. Stafford. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. I got it.
I don't need to.
Alert 3. Watch twist. Check, crunch.
Yellow.
Check, box strike. He's checking.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take a shot, and that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
At their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 6 guys.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Alert. Smooth. Hey.
It comes to me, it's me.
Third and long. It's Stanford. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick throw. Here's Shepard. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Sterling Shepard. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ballgame. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's complete to Fuller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Let's go, baby. Hey, get him. Hey, color. Hey, Ripley. He get. Hey, Sunday.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Caught, it's Wilson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Albert Wilson, 36 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Stafford on 1st down. Flushed out right, and it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Come get some. He don't want it. Watch the edge. Mike 50.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
Omaha, ready to move.
Don't get nervous.
Watch twist.
On 2nd and 10, Stanford. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line.
And the Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set. 180. Watch twist. Hey, easy.
Like 50.
11.
Night, sweetheart.
40 gut. 40 gut. Under crunch. Check.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
SOS.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
22.
Get ready. Slam.
22.
24, check 24.
Hey, Red.
Kill. Say.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Flush to his right. It's hauled in by Shepard. 33 yards that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Zero. Hey.
On first and 10, Stafford eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
180. Like.
I'm coming for you, son.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is not going to get through here on try number one. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Packers get a score closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Here we go. Check three.
Stay 50.
58, boy.
Catch is made by Hurd. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Hey, 57.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that's going to make it fourth down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, Ken.